Hey everyone, and welcome to Champagne Conversation. Whew, baby, today we are having good, a very good discussion today, baby, because I feel like we touched on this before, but we did not have like a full on show about this. So yeah, we go we gonna talk about how to deal with narcissists. Now, baby, we all have dealt with one before. We all know somebody or have heard horror stories about them. So we gonna talk about them today, cause baby, it needs to be talked about. First, we gonna get into the first topic. Some of us really don't know how to spot a narcissist. Some are good at hiding it. Some are good at hiding it. Some you see it, but ooh, they so fine. That's just them. Cause some people. Let me put this on. Now all of a sudden everybody wanna. No, we're not gonna do that. So yeah, how to spot one. A lot of people don't understand or don't know what a narcissist is. They just think that that's just their personality. Oh, that's just so and so and so and so. They act like that, and they just gone about their business. Nah, baby, dealing with a narcissist, baby, over time will wear you down. You be the went from somebody with the high self-esteem, baby, to somebody who don't know they left from their right. Dealing with a narcissist will bring them down, have them feeling so small and that's what a narcissist will do. So we go do the little key points on how to actually spot a narcissist. So who red flag number one, they have big egos. Narcissists have huge egos. Hey, T Mac, baby, how you doing? Hello. Thank you for joining today. We're talking about dealing with a narcissist. Hey, Angela, how you doing, sweetheart? So glad that you are here. Hello, hello. How are you? I hope that you had a wonderful week. I really hope and pray that everyone has. How y'all doing today? Whew. Red flag number one of the biggest flags. They have huge ego. They think that the moon, stars, solar system, everything revolves around them. They have to have the spotlight. Everything has to be on them. The way they walk and talk and everything is just perfection because they are the I am. They are the I am in their own mind. Huge red flag. And some people will say, oh, they're just self confident. And they'll just, dismiss that as confidence. There's a difference in having confidence, egotistical. Now, there's not a real thin line because you can be confident in anything you do. I'm not saying don't be confident because, we all are walking around here with confidence. But people with huge egos, everything has to be and centered around them. And that's not confidence. To me, that's not confidence. So if that is confidence, y'all, we can have a discussion about it because you have to explain that to me because I don't see that as confident. I don't see being egotistical as being confident. Okay, so they are arrogant. Again, some people see arrogance as self-confidence. It is two different things. Being arrogant is you are just snobby. Everybody is beneath you. You are above everybody. Even people who are doing better than you, beneath you. And we're gonna get into that again. If anybody is doing better than them, they are hateful towards their person because there's somebody that's doing better than them. You see how that's egotistical. That's not self-confidence, the egotistical side. You are absolutely right. Bruce Thumbs Gaiman said arrogance and self-confidence are two different things. It's levels to it. Yes, there are. And some people do not know the difference between ego and being self-confident. That's if you Google is free. Google is free. You can grab a dictionary, look up arrogance, grab a dictionary, look up confidence. They're not gonna be the same. I'm sorry. They're not gonna be the same. Another red flag about a narcissist is that they take advantage of everyone around them. Remember when I was telling y'all about these people that just take and take and take and take? They'll take the soul from your body if you allow them. Flags when spotting a narcissist. Everything has to be done for them. They take and take and take and take and take, and they rarely give something. What? How dare you? How dare you not have it? How dare you? You can find somebody else to get it from. Y'all done heard it before. Don't act like y'all ain't heard it before. You know what I'm talking about. All right, we got a little comments. Knowing that you do and what your skill level is, that's one thing. Going into the realm of disparaging and disrespecting others, that's arrogance and grounds for cussing out. You're absolutely right, because I will do it. I will. I'm trying not to cuss folks out because I'm trying not to. I'm healing. I am not healed. So I try, to use different wording instead of saying, I'll kick your ass. I say something like, I'm gonna try not to kick your ass. Things like that. I'm working on it. I'm working on it, y'all. I'll say, yeah, take advantage. They are advantage takers, baby. You get them an inch, they're gonna take 7 miles, and they're gonna make sure they get. Another red flag is they exaggerate their achievements. The old joke about when a man goes fishing, and it's always the biggest fish ever. They done caught a little carp about this big. Baby, let them tell it. They done caught Moby Dick with a 5 pound line on a cane pole. They gonna exaggerate. That's one thing, lying on themselves. Everything they do is great. Talking about, they will exaggerate the smallest things to make themselves look better than everyone else. That's what a narcissist does. And so we're going to needs constant admiration. That is a lot of right here. This one right here hit me. This one right here, because it's so many people in this world that just seek out admiration. They will tell you, like, you could say, "Oh, okay, it's two mothers talking, and one mother saying, "Oh, well, yeah, my baby's one, and she can do this and she can do that." Well, baby, here go the narcissistic one that can't let nobody. Oh, your baby was doing that at 6 months. She was already doing that. My baby was great. Exaggerate, got looking for admiration, after just fishing for compliments. You say, "Oh, I made a 2 layer cake, and I did a 2 layer cake with buttercream frosting and sprinkles, and it was just so delicious. And I made it with, you know, the milk of a virgin cow." They have to. Everything has to be better. They have to, oh, oh, you did that. That sounds great. Oh, tell have the admiration. They have to have the spotlight. Everything has to be on them to feed their ego. Their ego has to be full at all times, and they will make sure that they feed their ego. That's what a narcissist does. Whew. And they feel that there's nothing. They feel that everyone envies them. Everyone is out to get them and only them. Everyone envies them. They want their car. They want their clothes. They want their house. They want their grandma recipes for chocolate chip cookies. Like everybody just wants them. Everybody is envious of them because they are the greatest, and they need to constantly feel like that. That's why their egos is so huge. That's why they seek out admiration. That's why they exaggerate everything about themselves. They turn one little white lie into a huge one. They make a mole, they make a hill, a mountain, and it's all about them. That is how you spot a narcissist. Whew. All right. Oh, we still got some more things. We not done. We just on spotting the narcissist. We haven't even gotten on how to deal with one. That's a whole dealing with a narcissist is so painful. But we gonna get to it. Baby, I got my little tissues over there because I might have a mental breakdown because baby, I done dealt with one. I might have a mental breakdown and get the hollering and crying with the kids' internet. So, oh yeah. They believe that everyone envies them, and they feel envy towards people who are doing better than them. Anyone that is doing better, have to bring them down. They got to find something to knock them down. And that's the mentality we have we have now. And social media really fosters that type of mentality. And there are a lot of narcissists that are getting their kicks and getting their high using social media. I mean, just look. If one person is doing better than you, let's just say somebody starts a business. Let's just I put myself in there. Now, I start a business. Everybody that I do handmade jewelry. Everything that I have on, I made except this. Everything else I've made. Earrings. Oh, so I see she got her little business. I guess she think that she better than everyone else. Just because you didn't start your business, don't knock somebody who did. Just because somebody's chasing their dreams, they're doing the things that they love, and you're not doing it, you have to find a reason to down that person. Now, I'm just using myself as y'all know what I'm talking about. They got to find a way to discredit that person. Oh, she got a bit. She ain't get that little PPP loan, baby. She wouldn't have shit. Or if it wasn't for her mama's money or her daddy's money, whatever, she wouldn't be able to do that. How she able to start a business and she got this and she got that, or she ain't living it? She on Section 8, but she trying to start a business. They have to bring that person down, and they have to make them smaller because that person is achieving that they don't have. Hey, Adam, we're gonna get to your question. Hello, is narcissism an illness? To me, this is to me. I feel that narcissism hear me out, hear me out. I feel that it is an illness, and I feel that it is taught and it is fostered. Some people are born narcissists, And some people, they learn how to manipulate. They've watched either a parent do it, or they've watched a family member or a friend. Is something that is fostered, and after a while it takes over and it becomes that person's personality. That's how I feel dealing with the narcissist. I've seen people who have were, when we grew up, they were sweet people. You know, they was raised up, had loving parents, loving grandmothers, loving family, loving friends, and they still ended up like that. They still ended up being narcissistic or being abused. I've seen people who were abusive grow up in wonderful places, you know, had the best education. And it's just something that they've learned throughout the way, you know, probably seeing somebody do this, or, you know, kind of a cause and effect type situation. Well, if I act like this, I can do this, or I can get this person to do that. And it's like they learn how to basically manipulate other people into them feel better. So yeah, I really feel like it's something that is learned, and it just becomes that person's personality to the point that that's all that they know. How to be narcissistic, how to be egotistical, how to be abusive. Because who are narcissistic that end up in relationships with someone, they put a lot of mental abuse on their partners, and we're going to get into that. All right. Adam said, what are the chances of abused child developing it? Abused child, there is a very good way. That's especially a child that has been neglected, a child that has not really gotten a lot of admiration, a child that has does not have a lot of confidence growing up. Most of the time when they out of that cesspool, they're basically in a cesspool, because we're gonna get into that also later on, because I can use myself and my life as proof of what you're asking, because I basically married one, did not really know, you know, that this person was like that until something happened, and then that's when it just festered over. And if being with a narcissistic person, growing up in a narcissistic home, it is abusive. It does not have to be physically abusive, because yes, my children grew up in that situation, but they were not physically abused. They were mentally abused, because the love of those people, if you have a narcissistic parent, the love that they have for you. And if anybody does not want y'all can we can go back and forth about it. If you have a narcissistic parent, you're really not getting the amounts of love from that person. Their love has conditions. And not met a person that had a narcissistic, either family member or parent, that their love was not conditional. As long as you stayed in line and kept that person happy, or did what that person wanted you to do, and you uplifted that person, that's when you received their love. And that is abuse. So, yeah, that is abuse. All right, Samuel. Hey, sweetheart, how are you doing? Welcome to my show. Let's get into your question, because this is good. Matter of fact, me and my fiance were just talking about trauma bonding last night. So when I seen that, I'm talking about, when I say not 12 hours ago, we was talking about trauma bonding. Okay. I've come out of a narcissistic relationship. She discarded me, ignoring me, and I'm trauma bonded. Please help. All right. Whew. Trauma bonds are very, very very strong. And in order for you to break a trauma bond, you have to heal yourself. You have to basically look unto yourself and love yourself more than you love this person. That could be anybody. That could be a parent, that can be a partner, that can be a friend, because some people have narcissists. No matter what this friend or person does to them, they will always be there for them. That is a trauma bond. You feel like you are keeping that person together. And if take yourself out of this person's life, you will be hurting that person. That is what they want you to believe. So when you work on yourself and heal yourself and find out that this is not what I need, and you're able to break free from that person. Oh, because believe me, when you break free from a narcissistic person, they are going to lash out. They are going to act a fucking fool. I left my husband 4 years ago in 2017, and to this day, still get stalking. He finds me on every social media platform. He's probably watching this show right now. So I hope you're watching it. I, I kind of went off. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Once you let to grasp at straws to keep that bond, because that bond is what keeps them going. You are like their battery. And when they get drained, they want another hit. So you literally have to create boundaries with this person. Make sure that those boundaries. And if they don't seem to understand, you have to break away from them, or the cycle will continue. They all start off like that. It's called love bombing. They do everything that they can to get you. They say the things that you want to hear. They do the things that you love. They make it seem like they're wrapped up into their world. And then when you feel comfortable and then when you open up to them, that's when they sink their, and they just take advantage and make everything about them. You have to literally heal. You have to sit down with yourself, say self, say huh, and you have to have a heart to heart. You have to tell yourself that you love yourself and that you are worthy to be loved by someone else. You don't have to be loved by that person. Love yourself. Learn who you are. Learn what makes you happy. Take yourself out on a date. Figure out some shit. Find out who you are outside of that person, because once a narcissist clings onto you, basically start thinking the way that they want you to think. You basically start acting the way that they want you to act, to the point that you don't know who you are anymore. You have to find yourself and you have to love yourself. So that way you can heal what is broken. It will never be perfect. Once you are broken, you can be fixed, but the scars are still there. You still know that right there was cracked. You still know the scars are there, even though they're healed. You will be broken, but you can be fixed. Just know that when you are seeing these red flags in your next relationship, or whoever else you're dealing with in your life, you see those red flags, you immediately create boundaries, because now you know how this person is. And once you create boundaries, you will protect yourself from being hurt. It's a process, and it's not going to be overnight. You have to believe that loving yourself and getting through and fixing what is broken is going to be what you need. You have to believe that, and you cannot stop. It's going to hurt because you are uncomfortable. But once you take that next step, make sure you take the next step. And then after you take that step, make sure you take the next step. Because once you stop, you can no longer go up. Once you stop, the only way you can go is backwards. And we're not trying to go backwards. We're trying to go forwards. So once you start your process, do not stop. No matter what this person says, no matter what anybody else says, if you have to go to counseling, go to counseling. Do whatever that counselor tells you that you need to do to get yourself back together. All right, Adam, let's see what you say, baby. They say a trauma bond is more addictive than heroin. Yes, it is. Yes, it is. A trauma bond will keep you in a situation where you should have been gone. A trauma bond will do you like that. And if you have been in one long enough, it becomes normal. Okay, let's just say like you have a group of friends and all of y'all have the same stories, you know, abusive home, is that, and y'all all friends because that is your the common denominator that everyone in the trauma bond is an equal abuse. They're all feeling the same way, or the most similar things have happened. Some may be physically abused, some may be mentally abused, some may be other forms of abuse, because there are many forms of abuse. That's going to be another topic because a lot of people don't know all of the abuses. And y'all are bonded by that. And that's what y'all hold on to. That's all about. That's all y'all think about. That's what that's y'all glue. Yes. Yes, sweetheart Sam, you can. You can right. I have no problems. You can my inbox open. And yeah, you can contact me, sweetheart. You sure can. Okay, getting back to the trombone. That's what holds y'all. That's the super glue. That's what y'all have in common. That's the cover that you have that keeps you warm. Trauma bond. And once you start healing, and once you do the things that you need to do to make yourself better, those bonds slowly start to break. And then now is stay in this trauma bond with these people who I love and who we have a camaraderie. We are sisters and brothers that are not, blood. That's how a lot of people stay in a trauma bond, comfortable. Oh, I'm with someone who's alike. I'm with somebody who's just like me, someone who understands me. That's why that sometimes trauma bonds can be so toxic. Some trauma bonds can really help other people work together, especially if everybody in there is trying to heal. Now, if it's just one y'all not trying to heal, y'all gonna be in the same for the rest of y'all life. Does sound so. We was just this my fiance. We was just talking about this yesterday on the way home, and then we had somebody come in and ask about one. So that's a sign. That's a sign that I should have kept this topic because I was gonna change it. So you gotta, baby, the universe be telling you, gotta make it do what it do. Whew. All right. Now, well, we done went whole left. We was on page 15 and I was on page 3 when we started. So let's get back on page 3. All right. How to spot a narcissist. Another red flag is they lack empathy. I tell y'all, this one right here hit me. So a narcissist lacks empathy. They care about no one else. Anything that happened to somebody was their fault. Baby, Lil Mookie got shot. Where was Lil Mookie? Lil Mookie should have had their ass in the house. They have no sympathy whatsoever. Now, when something happens to them, oh, the world has to stop. Everyone has to feel sorry for them and feel sorry for them. Oh, they're haters. They're haters. They never wanted them in their life and woo this and woo that. It's a narcissist has no sympathy whatsoever. Everything is victim blaming. It is always that person's fault. Something they said something. They want to back. My favorite thing about it, they want a backstory. What happened? A woman got beat, or somebody got beat down the street. Well, what did they do? How did the fight start? I need some. It's just like, okay, you can't have some type of feeling. This woman got beat. Baby, they want to know the backstory. They want to know their mama name, their daddy name. They want to know what the puppy did. They want to know everything. They're trying to find a way to take this, to have no sympathy towards this person, to find out, to say that it was their fault that something happened to them. And it doesn't have to physically be anything. Somebody get fired, or somebody can't, something. It could be anything, something tragic. They have no sympathy. They have no empathy. They have nothing. They have nothing inside because they're hollow. Like narcissistic people are hollow. Like everything about nothing else matters. You can come to them with a problem, if y'all in a relationship, you come with a concern and they like, oh, you done? Oh, well, that's not what happened. And they gonna try to explain to you your feelings are invalid and that how they feel is right. We're gonna get into that. They have no empathy, they have no souls. So, and another flag, I think I've said this, but I really did not get in depth. They have a sense of narcissistic people are the biggest Karens in the world. I think the first Karen was a narcissist. They feel entitled to everything. They have to have precedence over everyone's life. They are entitled. They walk in. It's just like a sense of, I have arrived. I am the greatest. Look at me be great. They feel like when they come in and they sit down, they got to have a big piece of cheese. They got to be served first. They got to have the most ice in the iced tea. They have to have everything has to revolve around them, or they have to have a say in everything that you do. You can be a chicken. They got to have something to say about the chicken. Oh, did you do this? Oh, well, if you do this, then it'll taste better. They have an entitlement. They seem like everything that they say, everything that they do is great, and they have to let everybody know. They got to be first in line. They got to just like get to roll out the red carpet for them. I'm gonna kick them in their ass cheek. But yeah, that's how you spot a narcissist. Now that's just the spotting. That's just a few things, cause baby, there's a whole list. But we done 4 minutes just talking about how to spot a narcissist. And if y'all really don't know what a narcissist is, because a lot of people don't know what narcissists is. They, like I say, they just say, oh, they're just confident. Google is 155% free. If y'all don't understand something, what is a narcissist? Google will tell you. Google will let you know. Whew. Now we're gonna talk about narcissists in relationships. Oh, my head already started hurting. Because, baby, when you are in a relationship, if you have fortunate event to get into a relationship with a narcissist, because a narcissist don't start off being a narcissist. Now we got them bold motherfuckers that just start off just letting you know, pow, this is who I am. And it's some folks be like, oh, I love him so much. I love her so much. Oh, they're my person. I can change them. Baby, I give them a couple years or a couple months or a couple weeks to break you down to small motherfucking molecules. Because that's you cannot change a narcissist that does not want to change. And 9 narcissists out of 10 don't want to change because they feel like nothing is wrong with them. That's the thing. If you run into a true narcissist, true down to their bone, into their bone marrow, they really feel like there's nothing wrong with them. And the world is against them and something is wrong with you because they're the greatest person in the world and you can't see it. That's a true narcissist. Now, if it's someone who says, hey, this is not right, the way that I treat people is not right, I need to look into myself and try to change myself, that's somebody who wants to change. And that's very rare. Very rare. Now, somebody knows a reformed narcissist, baby, let me know because I ain't met them yet. All right, Adam asked, do you think they know they are not well? They do not. A true narcissist does not, they don't think anything is wrong with them. They think that this is the way the world runs and everybody else is this what they talking about don't make no sense. No, they do not think that they're not well. They think they're perfectly okay and everybody else around them is stupid. And narcissistic people, the best friends most of the time, 9 times out of 10 are narcissistic too. Because narcissistic people are not gonna have somebody around them that's gonna tell them that they're wrong. Because you're not feeding into their ego. You're envious of them, you're out to get them, and you're a hater. Because narcissistic people are only going to have someone who feeds their ego, who gives them admiration, who makes them feel good. Because they just take, and they very rarely give. And they'll just use you up to no longer good for them, or they're getting nothing out of you, and they find the next victim. Hey, Kiana. So to answer your question, they don't. They do not think that anything is wrong with them at all. All right, Adam said, I tried to tell my ex narcissist best friend about her behavior, and she ended up being a flying monkey. Yeah, yeah. They all end up being flying monkeys. And they need to fly their asses somewhere else. That's all right, LaDonna, baby. Life happens. You late, that's okay. That's all right, baby. You got a whole 3-year-old finna be 4-year-old. It's all right. Yeah. And that's what I'm saying. Narcissistic people are going to have people around them that enable them. They're going to have yes persons. They're going to have yes men. Oh, don't I look good? Yes, girl. Slay, girl. You look awesome. Baby, they walking around in the burlap bag with their toes hanging over their shoe like this. And they got Parmesan cheese on their heel. But baby, they go. Now, if anybody tell them, girl, if you don't go take that bag off and find something else, they a hater. So yeah, narcissistic people will have enablers, someone to feed them, to make them feel good, to charge their batteries so they can keep going. You are absolutely right. They need yes men and women. Everybody around them has to be a yes person. Yeah, they have to. And a real narcissist, baby, they don't care who it is, even their own parents. If their parents don't fit to their egos or make them feel good about themselves, as if their parents are not narcissistic themselves, because a narcissist can, it depends on, what level of narcissism they are. Because usually, if you have a narcissistic parent, they'll knock a narcissist down because they super saiyan. They just regular saiyan. Parents super saiyan. So they got it from somewhere. And 9 times out of 10, it's my parent. And that parent is the only one that can break them down. That parent is the only one that can make them feel this big. And once their parents make them feel this big, they got to and make somebody else this big. While they that big, they got to make the other person that big. So yeah. Oh, Kiana, baby, we talking about how to deal with a narcissist. You just missed the first part where we had to spot a narcissist. Yeah, let me get a little quick rundown. They have huge egos. They are the best at everything. Doesn't matter what it is. They are the best. They are arrogant. They take advantage of everyone around them. They exaggerate their achievements. Everything is big and bold and the best. They need constant admiration. They need somebody to make them feel good. Oh, you are the best. Oh, so ain't got shit on you. Oh, that was great. Oh my God. High five. They got to have it all the time. They feel that people are envious towards them. Like everybody hates them and everybody wants to be them. That's a narcissist. And they feel envious of anybody else who is not doing, well, who is doing better than them or doing something that they want to do. They're envious of them. They find a way to tear them down or try to destroy them. They lack empathy, have none at all. They don't care. Everything is somebody else's fault. And they try not to have any type of feelings towards anything. And they have a sense of entitlement. Everything is about them. They feel like they need to put their input into everything, and no one can say anything to them because they are the best. So now we're talking about narcissists in relationships, and we just got finished saying that all the focus has to be on them. So that basically feeds into everything that I said how to spot a narcissist. So that's where we are now. And then I'm just interacting with the comments because we're having a good time today. Thank you, Adam. Thank you so much. Thank you for subscribing. I'm here every week. And I like having a back and forth with people. Even if someone does not agree, I can respectfully agree and have a conversation because I want to know what you're thinking, just like you want to know what I'm thinking. And it's great. I will have a conversation with anybody as long as it does not become disrespectful. So thank you, sweetheart. I'm glad that you're here. Oh yeah. A lot of people know a lot of people who are narcissists, and some people mistake that for confidence, being self-confident. There's a difference between being confident and being egotistical. There's a line. Some people think it's the same, but if you Google them, they're two different things. They are totally different, different levels, different everything. Because some just like to use words because they sound good, make you sound smart, but you're not using them correctly. Yeah, egotistical and confidence are two of those words. So yes. Oh, getting back to narcissists and relationships, baby, they're very critical of you. Oh, what I tell y'all. Very critical in everything that you do, especially like if you're going out or anything like that. They'll say something like, oh, that's what you're gonna wear, or you can do anything else with your hair, or they probably will, make little nice nasty suggestions. Oh, red looks good on you. You might want to put on black. You look so much better in red. Don't you have some red? Or You get your hair done and they don't like it. Oh, you pay for that. It that's how you want to wear your hair. Something like that. They're very critical. Very critical. Very nice, nasty when it comes to you. Baby, they can say something about your lip gloss. They don't like your lip gloss. They don't like your hairdo, something. They gonna do something to bring your confidence down. Cause you can walk in the room thinking you that bitch. And they'll be like, I mean, that's cute and all, but you sure you want to wear your hair like that? Or you sure you want to wear them shoes? Or you sure you want to wear that skirt? They have to find something to pick. Pick. All right, that us. So my goddaughter's father is a sometimier. Oh, we know about them sometimiers, people. And sometimes he wants to be a dad, sometimes he doesn't. Yeah, I know the past, baby. Very narcissistic. Whew. And see, that's the thing. And we're gonna get into that. Try to get her kicked off Section 8 and everything else because she left him. She left him. And so, but see, I'm going through something like that right now with someone I left in 2010. Yeah, so now he's mad at her for taking care of taking the kids in Memphis. Yeah, baby, that's it. Yeah, y'all can pause to read the comments because I know the backstory. So I'm just gonna do. So yeah, and it's some men like that. It's some men if their partner gets breaks free from them, they do whatever they can to make that person's life hell. And that is a true narcissist. You are never away from a true narcissist, especially if y'all have children. And that person is actually in the children's life or has some kind of contact with the child or contact with you. You are never really free from that person. Perfect example, myself. I left my husband, left as in picked up shoes, shirt, everything else that's on my back. My babies didn't even have shoes or socks on their feet. They had on pajamas when I left. We were basically distracted from the house. So fast forward. My baby's birthday was August 26th. My oldest child made an email account so she can email my ex-husband and let him know how she felt as part of her healing process because she felt that in order for her to heal and work on the damage that had been done mentally to her by having a narcissistic parent, she felt that she had to get words out. So she did. He basically was like, "Oh, you brainwashed. Girl, fuck you. I don't care." Literally said that to his own child. He only got two kids in this world, the ones that I have biologically, because now Dex takes care of them and he'll be damned if anybody does or says anything to them. But anyway, that's a whole nother. And she basically ignored it, said, I don't give a fuck about you, and I'm gonna continue living my life like you were never here. I don't care if you change your last name, whatever, you're to me, you're shit. So that was a few months ago. So we're going to August 26th of this year. She was going through her email and she seen that he emailed her back. This is not this email that she really doesn't use, but she uses it for her games. So she checks it every now and then. On her birthday. Now she didn't click it and open it, but when you get the email, you see at least the first sentence right there. So it was basically happy 18th birthday, and you are such a brainwashed child, something like that. And I'm just gonna continue living my life as if you were never born. If you're gonna continue to live your life as like she was never born, then why did you email her? If you're gonna go about your life like she never existed, why did you take it upon yourself to type with your fat ass hairs that you were gonna live your life like she never existed? Like he really literally tried to hurt her all these years later because she this was her first time really having any type of contact with him for years since 2017. He has my email account, and when I block him, he just makes another one. So, all right, his latest one now is blocked. So he probably will make another one to try to get at me, and he's been doing this since 2017. Every few months, I get an email from him. Like I can just feel it. Like I can just wake up in a bad mood. It's like knowing something is going to happen, and then I'll just check my email because I've had this email over 10 years. So he knows that email, and most of my businesses and everything is with that email. So I just kind of kept it. Oh yeah, he'll email me, attacking me. Got mad one time because I did not invite him to my child's graduation. The same child that you said was not yours. The same child that you said you would throw dirt on their graves, and that you regret having them. All of these to try to hurt me because I stopped allowing you to use me and abuse me. I finally got up the strength to love myself more than I love this person, and I got out. Since 2017 to this day, I'm probably going to get another email because he swears up and down he was the best husband, but you were abusive, you was cheating, you were not paying bills, you were not doing all of this. And towards the end got physically abusive. And he says up to this day that he never did that. But my child seen him. That's what a narcissist does. And when you tell a narcissist what they did wrong or what they are doing, me and him had so many arguments where I would open up and I would tell him what he is doing and how I felt. And he would tell me I'm wrong for feeling like that. Oh, I didn't say that. I don't understand why you interpret it as a well, I didn't say it like that. I didn't do that. I didn't woo this or that. And I can sit here with screenshots. I can show a picture of you doing what the fuck I just told you to do, and you'll tell me that ain't me. Or how did you get that picture? You got folks following me. You doing this, you doing that, to take the spotlight off of him and put it on me like I did something. How dare I ask a question? How dare I figure out, put two and two together and get four and know that you're lying? How dare I tell you that you're lying and prove that you're lying with proof? Now all of a sudden everybody out to get you. They lying on you. That's what a narcissist does. And you are never truly away from a narcissist until one of y'all are not breathing. I am literally prepared for this for the rest of my life. Because what's next? I have a child now that graduates this year. So I'm going to have to go all of this again. I can't believe that you didn't tell me that my own child. I can't believe that you didn't send me pictures of my own kids. You sitting here turning my kids against me, but you the one that said that you weren't going to help them because you're not going to feed another man. You're not going to help me with your kids because all I want is money. Hey. Doing your show? Mm-hmm. Oh. And so, yeah. And then when you stop and you break yourself from a narcissist and you create boundaries, because I will not speak to him at all. if it is not about my girls. And I said that mine because you basically said you regret having them and you gonna live your life like they're not here. So why would I tell you anything about them? This is the path you chose. And you're just mad because I'm allowing you to walk it. That's a narcissist. You're never truly rid of a narcissist once they want to try to keep you in their life. It is very hard. That's why I say, baby, if y'all see them red flags, run. Do not walk, run. Do what the fuck you have to do to run away. Don't save yourself the heartache. You see them red flags, drop it. Don't even go there. Do not go there because a narcissist will beat you down mentally to the point where you think you crazy. I'm still trying to. I'm sure still trying to find my marbles. They everywhere. They everywhere. I'm still trying to gather my marbles up, put them in one bag. My marbles everywhere. I lost them some bitches a long time ago. Fooling with them. Don't be like me. Be better than me. Thank you. Let me get to these comments. Hey Ashley. Hey baby. Hey Shauna, baby. Hey, thank you. Thank you for joining me today. Well, what he said? Yes, baby. He said it. Said it sure did. My baby checked her email. What the day of? Thursday? It was like Monday or Tuesday when she checked that email. Baby, he sure did. That girl, he was gonna continue on her birthday, wished her a happy 18th birthday. Then said that he was going to continue to live his life as if she never exists. Say that to your own child. Andy. That's my mommy, y'all. Hey, that's my mom. Hold on. That's my mama. Oh, I said Monday night. It was Monday. Sure did. Told my child that I'm ready to fight. I'm ready to fight the L. But then I had to collect myself because that's what he wants. He wants attention. He wants to get up under my skin. He wants to make me upset. And I realize that now. That's just like you stalking somebody. Why would you let yourself be known that you stalking somebody? All of a sudden, I look at my notifications. I got notifications. He liking old videos, like videos from 2018 on my TikTok. He going through my videos, like comments, because you know you get notifications. And I'm like, so you want me to know that you're stalking me yet again? I'm tired, babe. I'm tired. Somebody come get him. Get him a toy or something, a G.I. Joe or something. Shit. One of them things, what you call them? Like a drone. Get him a drone or something, a remote control car, or give a baby a live doll, something to play with, because I am not the one. So, whoo, baby. It's, oh, baby, let me tell you that that man don't want to step here. He do not want to step here at all. That's all I'm going to say. I ain't threatening. I ain't saying nothing. He must stay where he is in Florida and leave us alone over here. That's all I'm saying. Stay where you at. All right, which is why I'm adopting them both, and I do whatever it takes to unravel the idiocy that he caused. Yes, he is beyond yes, he is beyond narcissistic. It's to the point that he is sick. It's like he is obsessed. You know, like Mariah Carey. Let me go ahead and warm my pipes up. Why are you so obsessed with me? You know, I feel like I need to have that playing in the background when I walk around. Baby, somebody give Mariah Carey on the line, baby. I need for her to walk with me wherever I go. Like a Maybach driver, you just call them when they come. Baby, somebody give Mariah on the line. Baby, get on the line so she can walk around with me and sing that song, because I swear that's my theme song. Well, that is dealing with a narcissist, baby. Y'all be better than me. Once y'all see them flags, run. Do not walk. Do not crawl. Do not see walk. Don't do nothing. Run as fast as you can away for your peace, for your sanity. So you don't have to deal with shit that I'm dealing with. Be better than me. He said, nah, he more like Boosie's obsession with Lil Nas X. You are absolutely right, darling. That's an obsession. That's an obsession. Well, he probably watching right now on one of his different Facebook accounts or his YouTube account, because I don't know what it is. I don't know what it is. And all he gonna do is just make a whole nother email and harass me some more. So, who will? Ain't gonna do nothing but just talk. That's it. That's all narcissists gonna do is gonna talk. He gonna talk. He gonna talk. Because they want power. And once you take their power and you don't acknowledge them, they're gonna try to up it. Because I'm not giving him the time of day. I'm not going back and forth with him. So he's going to harass my children. Like that's gonna get to me. They don't give a fuck either. Either one of them. They don't care. So what you gonna do? Nothing. But we're gonna get to what to do. Because we didn't went into an hour, baby. We running our whole traps. Here we go. Now this the comment here. He can talk about that damn divorce he swore he was gonna pay for after you had your after death confession. Oh, okay. Let's get into Kiana. Okay, Miss Kim, I just popped in to show support. And now I'm gonna be not feeling good. Get some rest, sweetheart. Mwah, mwah. Pray for you, baby. I hope that you are feeling your best tomorrow. I hope that you wake up feeling awesome, better than you did laying down. When you get up, baby, go ahead. God had to send that little positivity to you, baby. No, I love you. Get yourself together. Be better tomorrow, sweetie. Okay, Shawty, you know I'm a fool with it, baby. You know I'm a fool with it. I'm telling you, I need to get Mariah on the line, baby. I ain't gonna be able to pay her. Be a tax write-off or something. For charity or something. We can talk about it, baby. I'll cook you some dinner or something. I'll do for you, baby. Come holler at me. All right, what you need to do first, educate yourself. Educate yourself on what a narcissist is. The more knowledge that you have, the more that you will piss off a narcissist. Because if you don't equip yourself, baby, you got to be equipped. When you deal with narcissists, you have to be equipped. You got to know your shit. Because they gonna come, you gonna say something, they gonna counter. And they gonna try to put it all back on you. So you got to educate yourself. Know what a narcissist is. Know everything. You're welcome, sweetheart. I love you so much. Oh, another thing that you can do, create boundaries. Narcissists hate boundaries. That is their kryptonite. That is their sunlight moment. Because once you have a boundary, this is what you cannot do. This is not what I am going to allow to do. This is the line in the sand. They don't like that, baby, because they're gonna do everything they can to step over that line just to see what you're going to do. And once they step over that boundary and you do nothing, it's over. It's a wrap. It is a wrap. Once you do not hold fast to your boundaries, they gonna walk all over you. That's that sense of entitlement. How dare you say that I can't do that? How dare you say that if I do that, you're going to do this, or this is how that makes you feel if I do that? Who the fuck do you think you're talking to? I am blase, 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 blase. Skip. A narcissist believes that there are no boundaries. They can do whatever the hell they want to do. And you're just going to take it and you're going to love them because they are who they are. That's a narcissist. That is a narcissistic ass person. And if they cannot respect your boundaries, you need to check them. And if you give them another chance to correct themselves, they're going to do it again. They're going to do it again until they realize that how their thinking is not right and how they treat other people is not right. They're going to feel like everything that they do is right. And they're going to feel like they're entitled to treat people the way that they treat people because they've gotten away with it for so long. Oh, another thing that you can do when dealing with a narcissist is speak up for yourself. Do not let them roll you over. Do not let them make you feel like what you're feeling or what you're saying is invalid, because they will try to invalidate everything that you say. You can say that the sky is blue. They gonna say, what are you talking about? The sky is not blue. You can be looking at the sky. The sky is blue. They gonna tell you, know what you talking about, that's red. The sky is red. You took a picture of the sky. That's blue. What are you talking about? That's not blue. You don't know what you're talking about. That's red. That's a narcissist. They're gonna try to contradict everything that you say and invalidate and make you feel lower than you are so they can control you. That's all. Once you take a narcissist's power away, you leaving them with nothing. Now they are desperate because they're going to do whatever they need to do to get that power back. If they can't fuck with you, they're going to fuck with somebody that you love. They're going to try to do what they need to do to get your attention. And once they have that attention, they have the power. And at times it is so hard not to go back and forth with a narcissistic person because you know what they are trying to do. You know what it sometimes it gets to the point you know what they're going to say to try to trigger you. Because that's what they want to do. They want to trigger you. They want to get you just to the point where, because once you're emotional and once you are thinking with emotions and not thinking with your mind and your logic, they got you. They can play with you like putty. So when you speak to yourself, you have to come with everything. You got to come with your facts and know and stand firm on what you believe and stand firm on what you say. Because if they can tip you over, they will. And I just said they will try to manipulate your emotions. When you are dealing with a narcissist, you have to stay calm. No matter what, you want to pick up a seat and crack them across their head with it. But you can't. You have to remain calm, because once you are calm, when you remain calm and you're able to think clearly. Because once you're emotional, you're riled up, you'll say anything, you'll do anything, can be easily manipulated. But once you are calm, baby, you stay firm on what you say, you are unwavering. They can't get you to teeter. you've won. You have won. Once you are able to stay calm and blow up and become irrational, because a narcissist loves irrationality. They love when you're irrational because now they can twist it. See, this can't nobody talk to you because you always doing this. You always flying off of the handle. And now all of a sudden now they can pick at you. They can pick at you because now you're irrational, you're screaming, you're hollering, and they just sitting here like, and that's what's wrong with you. Now they can flip it all on you. And that's the reason why now you're irrational and you're screaming and you're hollering and you're crying and you're trying to get your words out, but you're so fuzzy mind because you're thinking with your emotions that you cannot think clearly. And they got you where they want you. You must remain calm no matter what. No matter what. After you are done doing what you got to do or saying what you got to say, baby, you can go out there into the cornfield and scream and holler and kick. You can go find a puppy and kick it. But as long as in that moment when you are dealing with that person that you remain calm, you won. And another thing that you must do is is create a stable, hear me when I say stable, support system, because a narcissist will try to isolate you. And once you are isolated from a support system, they can grind you down to nothing. Get you a support system, get you a sister circle, a brother circle. Make sure that you stay in contact with your family. Make sure you always have somebody who is supportive that you can talk to. Because one of the things that he always did whenever I went over somebody's house, what y'all talk about, or if I talking to my mama, what your mama say, he always wants to know what was going on, because he never wanted anyone speak negatively about him, or he wanted to know what we're talking about. Because you get with your mama, you get to tell her everything that go on in the house, and they don't want anyone to know what goes on in the house. Because 9 times out of 10, they probably want some fuck shit and don't want no one to tell you, "Oh, girl, that's some fuck shit. That's not normal." They will have you thinking that that way of life or that relationship is normal, especially if you grew up in a home that was abusive. They will have you thinking that that is normal because you grew up watching, your mom and your dad argue and fight, or this is the way that one of your parents acted. So that's normal to you. And they don't want someone to say, "Baby, that's not normal." Because that's basically what happened with me. That's not normal. People don't act like that. People don't do that. And then when because knowledge, the saying, knowledge is power. Once you gain more and more knowledge on what is right and what's wrong, and that's why I say you must educate yourself. You must educate yourself. Once you start educating yourself, when I started learning about the different abuses, because they basically just told us about mental and physical and sexual abuse, no one ever really said anything about financial abuse. I did not know about financial abuse till I looked at the abuse wheel with all the different abuses on there, the intimidation, all of that. This man could not come to. I worked at 2 dialysis clinics. He could not come on the grounds of either one of the dialysis clinics that I worked at because of his irrational behavior. Only thing he can do is drive up to pick me up. He was not allowed because of the way that he acted. Basically, because I did not. And one day I didn't answer the phone because we were something, and I really wasn't able to answer the phone. Do you know this man came up there to the place that I worked, because I was not answering my phone. Yeah, it had got to the point if I did not answer him, if he sent me a message on Facebook and I did not answer, I got a text message. He would message me on Snapchat. He would message me if I did not answer. He would message me on IG. If I did not answer, then he would did anything that he could to try to get my attention, and then he would call up there to my job. I know you seen my message. It say that you still active on Facebook. Your light green. That's why I hate that fucking light. I cut it off because you don't have to be online. That little thing will still say you online. That's what I went through. Wanted to know, he has to be in constant communication with me at all times. If I went out, because like once a month, our coworkers went out to like a restaurant or something. It was all the girls. We went out. He would literally Google the place. Oh well, if you leave now, you should get there around such a time, and you call me as soon as you get there. He would actually, if I did not call him from the time, if it say it took me 24 minutes to get to that restaurant, in 24 minutes and 3 seconds, he was calling me. Why you ain't call me? I know you there. It only takes you 24 minutes to get there. You should be there by now. Like that's what constant communication, constant. Because I was isolated. I did not really have a support system until I made my support system. And so yeah, of course I didn't get my family involved because he knew where my family was. So yeah, sorry mom, sorry dad, sorry everybody. I didn't want to get y'all involved because he knew where y'all were. So yeah, that's really it. What to do? Okay, educate yourself, create boundaries, speak up for yourself. Do not let them make you feel like you are wrong for speaking up for yourself. Because that's what they will do. They will make you feel like you're wrong for speaking up for yourself. How dare you? You're wrong. That's not right. I didn't say it. What are you talking about? I never said that. I never did that. I never did that. What are you talking about? That's false. You're lying on me. You just like everybody else. You lying. You have to make sure that you do not allow them to make you feel bad for speaking up for yourself, because that's the first thing that they do, because they don't care. They lack empathy. They don't give a fuck about how you feel. Everything is about how they feel. Stay calm. Stay calm. They thrive off of stirring the pot of your emotions. When you are talking to someone or y'all have a disagreement, stay calm. Stay clear. If you have to stop what you're saying and take a breath. Do not allow yourself to become irrational due to your emotions. That's what they want. Now they finna spin it like you crazy. Stay calm and create a support system, be it family, be it friends, be it a counselor. You can call a counselor now. You can have a Zoom meeting with a counselor on your phone. If you don't want them to know you're getting a support system, because sometimes you got to do shit behind their back. I'm just saying. You can have a Zoom meeting with somebody. You can phone conversations. We got messenger, video chat. Create you a system. Have an outlet to talk to someone, because just being able to talk to someone and being supportive, you will gain the strength to leave that person alone. Be it family, be it relationships, be it a friend, be it a co-worker. Because being with a narcissistic person does not have to be a sexual relationship. It can be a friendship, be family, be a co-worker. Hell, even a boss. I had a narcissistic boss. Baby, I had to go in day one creating boundaries, and she did not like that. She did not like that at all. I did that to protect myself and my mental health, because baby, y'all not finna have me thinking I'm not doing my job right. Not mine. I was saving lives and putting out fires. That's what I was doing. Baby, you're not finna have me thinking I don't know how to do my job. What? Oh, baby, that was the show. That was it. Now this is the last sip. If y'all do not know what the last sip is the end of the show. I had such a wonderful time speaking with y'all today. Give yourselves a hand. Had a good day today. Oh, sometimes it's on topic and sometimes it is off topic. Today is kind of off topic because even though we had such a triggering topic today, I want to end on something real nice. So my last sip is kind of some affirmations to make everyone feel better about themselves because baby, y'all probably trigger some folks. Some folks are kind of upset, so we're gonna step back, take a breath. We're gonna change course. This is the last sip, and I just want everyone to do better. You know the saying, once you know better, you do better. I want y'all to do better in anything that you do. Any journey in your life, I want you to do better. Do better than the day before. So we're done with today. I want your next day to be better than today. I want you to wake up with a changed mind. As I say this all the time, you can wake up any day you want to and be the person that you want to be. If you wake up tomorrow and you want to be a baker, damn it, go to Google because it's free. How to bake. Baby, I bake you a cake, bake you some cookies, do whatever you want to do. Baby, if you wake up tomorrow and you want to be a fitness guru, gone. Do what you got to do to become that fitness guru. If you want to wake up tomorrow and just be happy, do what you need to do to be happy. Because just because you had a bad day does not mean that you're having a bad life. This is just today. Today could have been the worst day. Could have got up, stubbed your toe on the bed frame. You walk down the stairs, get a splinter in your foot because you just had a little splinter on the floor. Now you got a splinter in your foot. You got to get the splinter out your foot. Baby, you go make you some toast. You burn it a little bit. That's okay. Just because you're having a bad day does not mean that you're having a bad life. It is just that day. It is just that moment. Do not take that moment and make it your entire day. Because once you get out that door, once you go out into that world, make it the best day. Do better. Make your day better than it was yesterday. And that's on you. That's not on me. That's not on anybody else. That's on you. Do better. And that's my last tip. Because we had such a triggering topic that I just had to bring myself back up. And I want to bring y'all along with it because, baby, sometimes I got to talk to myself like that. Yes, Bash, you caught the end, darling. But you can watch it on replay, video on demand. It'd be up in a minute. See, look at even Matt. He said I do my betterest all the time. That's right. Do better. Make your day better than it was yesterday. And then you make that day better than that day. Every day, wake up to make your day the best. And that's my last tip. And I will see y'all next week. If you're not subscribed to my channel, please do so. Thanks. Oh, like if you're watching me on Facebook, like my page. Hey, how y'all doing? Y'all share this. I may be giving some information out that you just don't see. Like, you can talk to this person because they might be a little narcissistic. Might be a little narcissistic. And if any of these characteristics are you, you're the narcissist. Seek help. You're fucking people up. You're ruining lives. Yeah, you need to heal. Because whatever you went through in your childhood, your adulthood, or whoever hurt you, you need to heal. Because you're cut and you're bleeding on everyone else. So, if any of these traits that I spoke about today is you, do what you need to do better. Because you're not a good person. If anybody needs to tell you, I would. You're not a good person. You need to go sit on someone's couch. You need to heal. You need to get through your past traumas so you don't become someone's future traumas. I said what I said. If you got a problem with it, that's why you're a narcissist. And I will see y'all next week. I love y'all so much. I really enjoyed today's topic. The train kind of got off the rails a little bit, but I had to bring it back. So, see y'all next week. Make sure y'all like and subscribe and share to everybody. Because, hey, I may say something that you don't want to say. So, let me say it for you. Because ain't nobody going to check me. See y'all next week. Bye.